A former GOP Senate candidate and far-right activist has drawn a little bit of backlash on social media for a post that we are going to show you. First, this is Laren Witzke, that former GOP Senate candidate. Now, if we could go to her, yeah, so that's her. Now, she was on social media and she came across a video. I think it was posted to TikTok, and here's a screenshot from it. It shows dozens of black medical school students at a conference in New Orleans saying, POV, when the future of medicine looks like you. And so, the doctors in America not super diverse. And if you're a young black med school student, it probably is really nice to be surrounded by people who look like you and to think about how the future could be different. But that's not how everybody reacted to that image. And Laren Witzke very much did not. She retweeted a bit of that video saying, incoming medical malpractice bailouts. Now, why is that the first thing that you think? I mean, I'm asking that like it's a rhetorical question. We all understand why that's the first thing that she thought, but much more importantly, that's the first thing that she thought the people who follow her on Twitter would think and would appreciate. You see, all of those future doctors are black, and so obviously they're unskilled and they'll make mistakes, and that will lead to medical malpractice, and then the government will have to bail them out, because all of those things are how reality works. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Listen, in order for the damage report to keep on going, we need viewers like you to become a member on YouTube. Can you click the join button on YouTube today? Thank you. I just hate that this has become a thing, and I don't even necessarily blame her. This is Charlie Kirk, and this is all those right wingers with their, anytime I see a black pilot, I immediately, like buckle my seatbelt tighter or something. They are now just spreading. I don't even know what this is. Like, I was gonna say that this is like a new version of like the racism of earlier time. No, it's kind of just the same thing, I think. It's calls for segregation. It's calls for these jobs should not go to black people because they're automatically less skilled, more dangerous. You and your family will die in a fiery plane wreck because the pilot is black. And she is playing into that. Do not let a black person give you medical advice, operate on you, because you might well die on the table as a result of that. What do you think?
It's amazing. It's so stupid. It's so lazy. And here's the dynamic I'd like to call out that's so fascinating to me. Like, this is the stuff that folks like her would always say in a room full of just her friends. But in an era of social media, there's this crazy egotism meets pseudo friendship, like pseudo social interactions, where these are your friends. Everybody's your friend. Everyone on Twitter that follows you is, it's a descendant of your Facebook friends. And so you say it, and that instinct is just, these are just my friends around me, but and in the back of your head that it's not just your friends, but you're so egotistical at that point. You bought the blue check mark and everything, where you're like, I am real and I'm taking over the world. So you tweet it or exit, and it goes out to everybody. And then you realize you stepped in it because you just did what people used to not do, which is shout it from the rooftops in that like really only like 25-year period between pre-civil rights and like anti-political correctness.
I agree with almost everything you said, although I'm not sure that she's necessarily gonna regret posting this. I mean, she sees people like Charlie Kirk, they do this on purpose because they think there is money to be made and notoriety to gain. And thank you, Elon Musk, by the way, for taking $8 a month from this online racist troll to help make sure that more people see your content. It's so weird that not more people want to be on Twitter these days, that people don't want to advertise next to this content. So weird. Maybe someone should look into that. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.